Meta Quest 3S. Chicka beam bam bam. Miss Cupcake, what's today's event?
Road trip attractions.
Sounds like fun. Have you ever been on a longest trip? What's the name, like the longest trip you ever been?
From Ohio to Alabama.
Oh, how far is that?
Like 13, 14 hours, depending upon traffic or whatever.
Damn. Okay. How about you, madam? What's the longest trip you have ever taken?
Way too long, and I made it multiple times from Iowa to Florida, Florida, Iowa, back 21 hours.
Damn, why were you doing it so much?
Straight through.
Ew.
Straight.
Wait, what?
You had your boyfriend over there that you had to go, or your side hoes, or your mom?
I had a
or your
boyfriend, a
family?
couple trips, and I went with some friends a couple times.
So you enjoy doing it? Okay.
I did
Sounds
not
like
enjoy
good.
doing it, but you're poor. Poor people can go for a couple $100 back then on gas money. So
Not no more. All right, let's get this game started, Miss Cupcake.
All right. At this time, if there are any players on mobile that would like to play, you can go ahead and hop up on the stage and pick your team.
Play big when you play on mobile. Get in front of the line. You do not need to wait, because you are our priority. Play on mobile now. Available in the Meta Quest.
I'll be right.
Bruh.
Save my spot.
Solid. I know you drive a lot. The longest trip that you have taken, not as like working, but like personal trip, I guess you can say.
Personal, you talking about just driving?
Yeah,
I would
like the
say
longest trip.
Just driving, I would say from Mobile, Alabama to Michigan.
How far is that?
No.
That's about a good 16 hours.
God damn. All right. Joe.
Now driving, I done went from Alabama to California working wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's cheating, though, but you got paid for that, so it doesn't count. But Joe, what's the longest trip that you have ever been on?
I think Indiana to California. So that's like 15 hours, something like that, or maybe 20. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Oh, look who's Look who's here. The one and only so far with more than 50 wins. Exactly. She has 51 wins. So far, she is close to be the player of the month. The one is going to win $50. Casey, what's the longest trip that you've been?
I don't know, to my college.
Say that again?
I said, man, I don't know, to my college.
I did not hear what you say, to be honest. What you said?
I said to my college.
And how far that is?
40 minutes.
This motherfucker. Seems like you got jokes. All right, D's nuts. Longest trip you've been on?
Like lengthwise or travel to like a road trip, or if I
road
stayed
trip.
somewhere
Road
so
trip.
long?
Road trip.
Road trip? I would say I drove about 15 hours to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. All right. That's all the mobile players that we have on stage. Let's start calling those players on that waiting list, Miss Cupcake.
The first player is Ange Mac.
Ange Mac.
Hello.
Ange, longest trip you've been?
Mississippi to Montana. It took 24 hours.
Whew. God damn. But your butt was hurting all the way there.
No, I have lots of cushion.
I guess.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, the next player to the stage is Kay.
K.
Come
K
on,
nuts.
Go to Solid's team.
Is this a race thing?
Then I'm on the wrong side. You don't know what.
That's
Oh, yeah, I guess
what it
you
look
do.
like. Oh, Lordy.
K.
Go on Solid's team.
K. I gotta ask, what's the
White
longest
girl
trip
with
you ever
pink
been on?
The longest trip, I went from North Carolina back to Oklahoma.
How far is that?
That was like 30 hours.
Yeah,
On
You
them
said
damn
3
30
hours?
Yeah, it was.
30.
30?
Yeah, ain't no
30
damn
hours.
30 hours.
You know your geography.
30 hours from North Carolina to fucking Oklahoma.
You're already on it,
But-
Joe.
You
I'm about
start
out here.
on
Oh
time.
wait, on a Greyhound bus. I was on the
But
Greyhound.
I'm about to ask
Okay.
ChatGPT if that's even true. That's
was on
fake
the
advertisement over here.
That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense.
How embarrassing. All right.
Oh,
Let's
fuck
go to
you,
the next
Timmy.
player. Love you too, Case. I love you too.
The next player is Life.
What?
Row.
Life. Life.
You gotta
You
jump.
gotta jump.
You gotta be an adult.
Life. What's the longest trip you've ever been on?
Not too far. Olive Branch to Memphis. Yep, right up the street.
How far is that?
Like 30 minutes.
Solid, I know you done switched teams.
That's
No.
the longest trip, really?
That's
30
you.
minutes? Don't I?
You gotta
do
put your
drive?
name on the board.
Look,
Okay.
I gotta get out there.
You know, you're good. You're good. Add your name to the teams list. So if you do win, you can earn some points. All right, let's call the next player.
The next player is Joseph.
Joseph.
We never
Joseph,
played
longest,
routine together before,
The longest trip you ever been on?
what, road trip or just any trip?
Road trip.
Maybe like 6 hours.
From where to where?
Is that a road trip? To Devon.
Yeah.
To Devon.
Well, we can't hear when you jump. To Devon, what?
To Devon.
Joe
To
keeps
the bottom of the
turning
country.
out.
Oh. Okay. Let's call the next player.
The next player is JMK.
JMK. Or producer. Sound producer. Fuck it. Let me play.
I know, right? We ain't gonna have
He said-
cool sounds this time.
He
Follow
said,
me right
fuck
now.
right.
the sounds.
I'm just gonna
Um,
sorry, I won't
JMK,
play one.
longest trip you ever been?
Cross country, actually, California to North Carolina.
Whew.
Nice.
3 days.
God damn!
I was one of two drivers.
Oh, 2 drivers only? Was it like straight there, taking turns, or you guys like, okay, we're sleeping here type shit?
Oh, there was no sleeping. It was straight there.
You gotta look. You gotta put your join team there. You have
All
to
right,
click
let's
on
call the
join
next
team
player.
over here.
I'm getting there.
The next
Well, the
player
question
is
first.
Papa.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Papa!
Bye.
Papa does not want to play. Papa said, fuck it.
Your hands in the air, be a true
Papa be
player.
popping that bullshit.
Papa, longest trip you ever been on?
Either from Vegas
Joe left
to my
again.
hometown or
Man, I
San
think he's having
Francisco to
issues.
LA. Not that long at all, but they're long drives.
Okay. Okay, okay. Let's call the next player.
The last player is going to be Ashley Gamer.
Ashley Gamer. Ashley, longest ride you've been on or trip?
All right. I've been to North Carolina to Louisiana. It takes about 11 hours.
11 hours. Okay.
Depends
All
on the
right.
traffic.
Let's get this game started, please. Let me welcome your host for today's. Wait, what?
Yeah, Ashley, okay.
All right, let's get this game started, please. Let me welcome your host for today's event. She is one of our moderators. I heard that she is a gangsta. She will kill you if you fuck with her kitties. Please, please welcome the one and only Miss Cupcake.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to Meta Feud and stuff. All right, we have the blue team looking so pretty over there, and the red team as well. Damn, up on the tables and shit. Crazy.
He was breakdancing on that shit.
I've seen it. Wow. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get our first players up to the buzzers. All right, here we go. Two mobile players against each other as well. All right, your first question.
Who is it laughing?
Okay, guys, they can't hear me if you guys are talking because everyone's global. Name something people do when they stop at a roadside attraction. Red team.
They have fun. I don't know, child. What the heck is it?
They have fun.
What the heck is it?
Do you want to be more specific?
Oh, child.
What?
They explore.
They explore.
How you get more specific than that?
No. All right, Tony, you have a chance to get an answer. Name something that people do when they stop at a roadside attraction.
Take pictures.
Take pictures. That is the number one answer. Would your team like
You're in
to
the wrong
pass
spot,
or play?
Hold on now.
We're gonna play.
They're going to play. All right. And
piss.
Well, let's see. It is on the board. All right.
I'm old.
Ro, name something that people do when they stop at a roadside attraction.
Take a bathroom break.
Oh, they said that.
Oh my God, can you not read?
Take a bathroom break.
I thought we
use the bathroom. Number
I thought we said
Our number.
J and K. Name something that people do when they stop at a roadside attraction.
They eat.
They eat.
That's a good one.
Yes. Ashley, do you have another answer for us? There's two answers left on the board.
Okay, what about like if they go into like a gift shop?
They go to the gift shop.
Gifts.
Yes.
They sure
That's gonna be my
do.
next answer.
All right, back up here to the front of the line. Name something that people do when they stop at a roadside attraction.
Hold on, Jayla.
Called Flip?
No.
Because
they go and hike or something.
They hike.
Oh.
No. And one more answer up on the board, and you have two strikes. Name something that people do when they stop at a roadside attraction.
Stretch their legs.
Yep.
They stretch those legs. Tired of all that
Same thing
driving.
as hike, right?
Let's see.
Yep.
Stretch their legs. Yes. All right, red team.
Yes, I'm old. I know this
They
shit.
didn't want to give you a chance. All right. Can we get the
That's
second
alright.
players up to the buzzers?
Solid.
We have Ange and
Job
Solid.
team.
Nope, Joey.
Sorry. Yeah.
To the buzzer.
It's on you, Joey. Go.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were still playing.
Joey, okay.
round.
No, you're good. All right, here we go. Round 2. Ah, shoot. Name a reason that people love quirky roadside attractions. And
Souvenirs. I don't know what you said.
No.
The volume is so low.
Quirky roadside attractions because they get to
Quirky?
take selfies with them or something. I don't know.
Quirky.
Maybe you don't get out of your car.
Quirky.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yes.
Quirky.
Do you want to pass it or play it?
Oh, I'm gonna join back.
No.
I don't see the board.
Quirky roadside attractions. We'll play. We'll play.
We'll play. All right, blue team, you can go and discuss. Solid. Name a reason people love quirky roadside attractions.
I'm gonna keep it PG. We live. Let's say to get out and stretch.
To get out and stretch. Yes.
Break from driving. Yep.
Papa, what is another reason that people love quirky roadside attractions?
Because it's different than what they're used to.
Damn.
And exciting.
You stole mine.
No, not quite. Okay. Name a reason people love quirky roadside attractions.
Because they heard about it. It's been talked about.
Okay. It's there.
Yes.
It's there. Casey, name a reason people love quirky roadside attractions.
Bruh, I'm missing a button to see the board. What's up there?
Unique photos, break from driving, fun stories.
Yeah, true.
They have clean bathrooms.
Oh, I would hope so. Clean bathrooms. No, it didn't make it. Joey.
Come on, Joey.
So when Papa said what he said, I can't remember what it was. Basically, I want to say something like it's something they haven't seen before, but I think that's what Papa said. That's what you said, right?
What
Yes.
is-
Like it is something they can tick off the bucket list.
In the cushion.
It's something that they can tick off of their bucket list.
Cat dog.
No. All right, blue team. Let's see if what you discussed is going to make it on the board or if these points go back over to the red team.
You guys
Name a
good with
reason that
making
people love
memories
quirky
or the
roadside
experience?
attractions.
Wait, what you said? They...
Making memories or the experience? What one?
It's either one. Make the memories.
It doesn't matter.
Making making new memories.
Yeah.
Memories.
Yep.
Oh yeah! Good job, team.
And the other one that you both teams were hitting on was this
Oh,
one. Yeah. All right. Round 3. Can I get